You are a police officer about to get married to a young lady, and it happens that the young lady, the father is a killer, yet very powerful man in the society. And when you discovered, what would you do? If you were the one, would you arrest your father-in-law, or would you just cover the deal up because you're to married to the daughter? Anyways, that is this movie all about. The Witness Protection. Witness Protection is a movie showing on Maurice Sam TV that was uploaded on the 24th, still streaming, featuring Sonia Uche, Maurice Sam. The movie is very interesting in the sense that we didn't even know we didn't understand what the movie was going to be like. And this is a very different movie from what Maurice usually brings. There was no iota of love or romance in this movie. It was all seriousness. And I love that because this is a kind of different aspect of Morris's movie. I saw this movie as an international kind of movie, a kind of cinematic movie, a movie that's supposed to be shown on Netflix. Yes, give it up to Marissa. Credit to you on this very one. Thumbs up and take your flowers and take your credit. I mean, Sonia Uche, my goodness, your mouth will not kill you. Sonia Uche in this movie, only the mouth would have put her in trouble. If not that Maurice Sam put all the efforts in this world to curtail her excesses, the way she talked, it would have landed her in problem long time ago before they even came to Maurice's house. Sonia Uche was just an innocent passerby who just went to ease herself and eventually answered the nature's call by going to the toilet in the bush. And it happens that though Sonia Uche's parents or anything about her family was not known in this movie, she was just someone who went to answer the nature call of the nature in a bush. And it happened that while she was there, she witnessed a mother that started the ordeal of her life. Like when she witnessed that ordeal, it became her nightmare. Her nightmare, the man, because of the sound she made, she screamed, and yet, and so the witness was asked to be killed because the witness, of course, Sonia Uche was the witness. If exposed, will have the chief to be arrested. And that was how Sonia Uche ended up in Morris's house because he was a detective and he was betrothed and he was asked to protect Sonia Uche. Sonia Uche couldn't help the matter by helping his work easier. She was constantly running her mouth here and there. I wouldn't blame her because she was just an innocent person who was curious of being protected, and at the same time you're being protected by someone who you don't know, and being a male person, someone of the opposite sex. She didn't know whether it was a protection all along or it was just a planned deal to have her kidnapped and then handed over to be killed. So she didn't understand the angle that this whole protection was all about. But this movie, I saw there was suspense in this movie. There was humor in this movie. Yes, we could see humor. There was a lot of humor in the movie. I give it up to Maurice Sam. I don't really want to say much about the movie, so you can go see it. I wish everybody Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Thank you so much for everybody who has been part of this growth, part of my journey since I started. Thank you for this 2024 from January to now. If you have been with me, I cannot take your love for granted at all. Thank you so much, all amazing community. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. This movie, please, if you have not seen it, is streaming on Maurice Sam TV, and I give it to Maurice Sam. This is not the conventional movies that we used to know from Maurice Sam. This is different, totally different from everything. The action, there is humor, there is everything you need to see. You need to see this movie for you to be able to understand everything that went in it. And I love that the Maurice Sam was able to arrest his father-in-law to be, irrespective of the fact that it's his family. And I love the fact that Sonia Uche had to point out the societal menace, that if the society we are claiming that the society is corrupt. The corruption should start, or should start, yes, ending of corruption should start from us. Where a situation like this, where your father-in-law to be was a criminal, are you supposed to hand him over, or you're supposed to cover him up? That is the criminal activities that usually happen in the larger society. But in this place, Maurice Sam was able to point it out that if we must end corruption, it then must start from us, even if it has to cost us our love and affection. He ended up losing his girlfriend, who was very mad at him for handing his father over to be arrested for having killed somebody. So I think that was the reasonable thing to do. But in a higher ranking, in societies this way, many of these cases would have been buried. But I love the fact that Sonia Uche pointed it out to him, and he was able to see reason with her. And that aspect of it was really taken. That, yes, the problem was really solved. Okay, so this movie, Witness Protection, on Maurice Sam TV. Go see it and you enjoy every bit of it. Merry Christmas to everybody and a prosperous New Year.